What was their name? No idea. Oh well, still live. Not, nothing was lost. Ass. Ooh, well done. Over there. I just want to say the fights are going a lot easier now. Oh, I can compare start to start. I think both were relatively easy, really, but yeah. You get slightly more, but we'll lose people. We'll lose more. She'll lose less, but get less. I'll send her. I do want to preserve as many as I can. Cost less to. I'll just spend less. Basically, for everyone I lose, I have to spend 10 resources to get them back. Presumably I don't get them free in an event or what have you. So, while she may gather less, she'll lose less, so... Brilliant. Some people got banged up, but that was it. We did well. They might be injured. How's Kelly Beacon, sir? And it seems to have no message stuck in it. How's Kelly Beacon? Not even a scrapper would scrap that. Listen to the message. Let's hear to Ozu. By the way, Admiral. Doesn't seem to be working, sir. Looks like it wasn't high quality to begin with. As for Kelly, through the worst of the houses. They keep poking at that, and it's making me curious. Like, just keep saying how shit House Vicali was. Or Vicovalo, or whatever it's called. I'm just curious, like, what the fuck were they? You know, like, no, it's not were they, but they keep going on about how terrible they were, how poor they were, and all this. It feels like there's going to be something more to them, or something, you know? There's going to be some payoff. Jason can't move. This is... Can't be targeted by adjacent units, and adjacent target cannot move. Space Bender. Sure. We're going for a very heavy drone boat. The Ranger for Ramza. Isn't there a Final Fantasy character by that name? A key beacon, sir. Seems to be relaying a pre-shutdown message on repeat. Hi, Dr. Taka. Are your mods flabby? Visit your nearest mod station and walk out more beautiful than ever. Nice. We're looking our healthiest in regards to fuel yet. Incoming transmission, sir. An Imperial battleship. Well, since you're here, maybe you can help us with a problem. Very serious problem. What kind of problem? They're calling these birth rates, sir. Frankly, we were having too many babies. I don't understand. Why is this a problem? It's a problem when you don't have the resource to support that new life, Admiral. And we don't, not with the shutdown. Can you help us control our population? How? As you probably remember, the Omnis controlled the population before the shutdown, implementing a tech to prevent 99% of the population from Okay, then how was there so many people? When the shutdown happened, some of the default setting was switched to the opposite. Now everyone is getting pregnant. We have the old birth rate, and we've old birth tech here, hundreds of years old, but we can't get it to work. What we need is more scrap and possibly a good engineer if you have one to get it up and running. Oh, I had another talk. Want me to see, sir? No, and about old birth control tech? To be honest, no, but if it's pre-Omni tech, I'm positive I can figure out. Pretty positive. Good news, sir. Took a bit of valuable grease, but was able to activate the old tech. Thank you, Admiral. This tech should help us right the ship, so to speak. Saves hundreds, if not thousands, of lives today. Here. Please accept this Neo-N on my colony's behalf. I wish we could do better. And transmission, sir. Yes, you definitely. Limited losses, most resources. He's perfect. Danger avoided. Tree fuel. Keep going. Avoided. Secret military base. Fighter Mark II Minotaurus. Resource scrap. 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 Danger fight. Injury. Avoided. Death. Go. Still perfectly good. Minotaurus. Inertial drive. Accelerate while moving in a straight line. Deal up to 20 damage per impact, depending on initial speed. Initial speed minus 40, max speed plus 100. Very nice. Atemporal engine. Just make sure I have Mark II ready. I'm by 6. Over here. Civ transporter, sir, and in bad shape by the look of it. Good thing we found you there. This piece of junk's about to blow and take us out with it. Please tell us about your ship. They forced us onto this conquer and sent us off like a bunch of animals, not caring if we lived or died. Who? People of our home planet. Can't even bring myself to say its name now. When our food became scarce, they turned hostile to my kind, blaming us for our planet's troubles. The shutdown had nothing to do with it, saying we're all nothing but thieves and murderers. Then early one morning around the up, the Red Eyes, as they started calling us, forced us onto this dump with its Vicali engine. And why have they done this? For what good reason, you ask? There is none. Because we only because we look a little different than they do. But I guess we should have seen this coming. As soon as there's trouble, it's always the people who look different that suffer. Wow. Typical. Well, yeah, that tends to be the way. They're harder going to be like, you fit in too well, scum. What can we do to help? Rescue us before this overheated engine of ours blows and takes us out with it. Better yet, a skill pod could get us close enough to put a cryo clamp on the outside of their engine room, Admiral. That should give us plenty of time for a rescue. You're a demand. Put a clamp on the engine room, Lieutenant. Do it fast. Got it, sir. Be back. Check back in once it's done, or something. It's done, sir. The clamp's attached. Should give Ween and his troops time to get those civs out of there before that transport blows. Surprised robot didn't mock the house again. Many thanks, Admiral. My thoughts turned dark when I imagined what would happen to us had we not run into you out here. Some of us had basic training, Admiral. It was a requirement on our planet. Now, we're not well at all killing machines, mind you, but if you have us, we've got to put our lives on the line for you. Deals 2 DPS to enemies adjacent to your battleship system cells. I need to turn on the heat for a bit. Apologies. Okay. You do bonus damage against non-patched units. You harm enemies that get close. And you heal. Bonus damage, please. I can only have one in, that's fine. Let's get a little sight. I'll be off from upgrades, but that's fine. Local system, we're done here. Star map. We'll do the boss. My hand's cramping from the cold. I quite likely have arthritis, so that's probably just setting in. I haven't got to go back to the rheumatologist. He said I had fibro, but that was it. This kind of really got worse after. But I have the same suffering as Mum does. The gnawing in my bones. Think of it, I always kind of conceptualize it as like a ghoul. Like trying to like gnaw the marrow out of my bones. Like it's like tearing on the inside of it. Like they bit off the top. And they're trying to gnaw with their teeth, just gouge out the rest of the marrow. Or say like you had an Easter egg, and you don't just break it and eat chunks, you're kind of grinding your teeth on it. Yeah, like that, but on the inside of my bones. Not a nice feeling. It's not enough to say stop me from walking or whatnot, but it's just an irritant. Though, that being said, sometimes my feet go weak, and I just kind of... I can't stand on the foot for that moment. It's happened a few times, maybe 5 in total? 10? No. Doesn't happen that often. Actually, as a kid, I had a weird thing that happened maybe 10 times in total, where sometimes I'll turn my head and I'll feel a crick go, and just like a spasm. It'll be painful, and I'll feel hot liquid running down the back of my neck. Talked to a doctor about it, but she wasn't really interested. She was my GP as a kid, and she would she would want her afternoons to herself, so she would have in twice as many people than she could actually see, or what have you. So she would just kind of rush out the door. She wasn't particularly interested. Now, if there's anything debilitating about it that's going to blow up in my back of my neck in later years, I have no idea. It stopped being an issue once I reached a certain age, kind of like my asthma. So, one of Xenon's cardinals, sir. So you're the Imperial battleship I've been hearing about. How have I never seen you around before? We're here to reactivate the Omnis and diminish suffering in your sector, Cardinal. But your aims contradict themselves, Admiral. Extreme suffering will turn the machines on again. That's why I reign in the sector, to help these people suffer. And now, in the name of the Church and my Pope, I'd like to help you suffer too. Thoughtful guy. Okay. I'm not using fighters. Get the shields up. One hit point. Jesus. Ship explodes. Doesn't take it out. Go ahead, kill us. Or just kill yourself. Wow, even if the believers didn't shut down the Omnis, like Brother Lazarus said, Xenon still just want us hanging around, does he? Brother Lazarus did not think the believers shut down the Omnis, but that does not mean Pope Xenon didn't do it. Can't repair, no need to heal. Costs another 450. But now we can have 4 people. So many bombers. Okay, let's do another fight. Let's do another fight. You. Civvy ships, sir, but I'm not detecting any activity inside. If it were too late, then we need to do a flyby. Do a flyby, Captain. Well, looks like it's a ghost ship from here, but let's be certain. It's a ghost ship, alright. Nothing, sir. No scrap or fuel. Looks like someone beat us to it. We're one of those despicable scrappers. What do you want to do about this ghost ship, sir? That was expected. We'll just ignore it. Let's move on. No need to waste any more time here. Yeah. Want to get into a fight. Lucky for you, you're an Imperial. Otherwise, we wouldn't be open to sailing above it. Pirate treasure map. Ask about it. How do we know the map is legitimate? We got it off a pirate. He died of a heart attack. We took it to a pirate expert. It's got the official pirate stamp on it and everything. Apparently there's a non-guarded pirate station next sector that's basically spilling forth with scrap and other goodies. Make the trip ourselves if we had a ship decked out like yours. Do we have a deal or don't we? We'll pay you for the map. Hope you like baiting in riches, because that's exactly what you'll soon be doing. I put the location of the pirate treasure on the star map, sir. We'll show up if we reach next sector before dying, which I'm 100% sure we will. Sketchy as shit, but if it gets us a fight, it works out. Pirate, sir. Harlock? No. Hand over your ship, or die in a ball of flame. Do appreciate the sails. Brutal disassembling. When am I getting some of those? Not too actual concerned. Weapon slash. Anyway, yeah, just pop where you pop. Jesus. They can summon in reinforcements, but it doesn't matter, because they're dead. Those drones attack so fast, and right now everyone has so little health. So they just shred through everything. And this is the second zone. I was putting it down to it just being the first zone. It was easy, but Jesus. I'm in this sector to do two things. Snort Neo-N powder and destroy battleships. And I'm all out of Neo-N powder. Still, only 1 bar health. Both are suicide units. Oh, doesn't matter. Civilian ship, sir. Looking for good tech? I got all kinds of good tech, all legally procured, of course. And what are the chances it actually works? Good, real good, 75% good. By ground distress upgrade. Sure. Here's your scrap. No, this better work. Of course it will, Admiral. Have some faith. Jeez. Doesn't, sure. Sir, shouldn't take us too long to determine if we've been had. I can't bear to watch. The tech checks out, sir. See? What did it tell you? All my tech works 75% of the time. Got a cheap upgrade for that. Well, wouldn't be able to get that. Yes. Visit shop. Longbow. Mark III boomer. I'm sorry, this is a lot of fun. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, this is the last one. Sir, I'm picking up a transmission from this ship. I think it's some kind of sermon for nearby planets and stations. Listen. Let's hear it, Lieutenant. Right away, sir. Zealot Benedict. Listen, believers, for his eminence has communed once more with her metal gods. They showed him the garden of light and metal, though it was only a glimpse. Its beauty made him weep copious tears. His eminence encourages you to stake to the path. Give him your scrap of Neo-N so that he can absolve you of your sins. It's really that easy. Today I wanted to speak to you of yet another way you can enter the garden. There is a wicked Imperial battleship among our sectors. It's been attacking our holy, peaceful colonies. This ship calls itself the NS Odysseus, and is commanded by an evil man named Admiral Ellis Idaho. Believers, if you see the NS Odysseus, attack. Attack with all you have. Make the NS Odysseus burn. Xenon seems to really have it out for us. Remind me, whatever did we do to him? We're in his sectors. That might be enough. What do you want to do now, sir? Contact. Secure a channel with ship, Ozzy. On it. It's you! When did I tell the Eminence I've seen you? When I tell the Eminence I've seen you, maybe you... when I tell the Eminence I've seen you, maybe he'll hasten my suffering with lashes from his golden whip. This is what you do? You travel around spreading lies? His Excellency told me this is what happened. His Excellency does not lie. He cannot lie as he is His Excellency. You cannot argue with reasoning like... can't argue with reasoning like that. Why did Xenon do it? Why did he shut down the Omnis? Can't believe what I'm hearing. No one loves the Omnis as much as he. Besides, no man, not even Ezekiel Xenon, or woman, is capable of turning off the gods. Only gods can do that. Well, I don't know. I think the mother could turn them off pretty easily. She turned me off. Please tell me you're true with your sacrilegious questions, Admiral. Then who shut down the machines? You, me, and everyone we ever known, Admiral. We strayed wide and far from the path. What do you think? Yeah. Where is Zenon hiding? Hiding? He's not hiding. We'll find his holy battleship near the folder in the last sector of this cluster if you dare. Then again, no, you'll not find him anyway. He will die well before you do. Sometimes I also have visions, you see. Why did I... What? Again, I feel that's not just trash talking, but leaning on the fourth wall. Let's continue on. We've work to do. Our holy destroyers are looking for you. You can run, but they'll find you, Eden. Our priests have Western ships, so their radars detect sin, and yours illuminate the darkness of space. It appears we're passing through a small asteroid storm, sir. This warning, though, these asteroids are relatively tiny, they'll still do a number in the hull. Okay. Requires a squadron, which we can't do. Let the hull absorb the damage, which will cost a full health bar. We'll go with the Neo and Hive bits. Get us out of here, Lieutenant. Big or small, asteroids don't scare me. We're out of it, sir. What did I tell you? Just 1 point. That's fine. That's a negative outcome. Fortune smiles on you this dark. Oxygen will stay, sir. I've nearly finished constructing my liquid healer nanobot tank. Now I need a few remaining parts which you can easily find in a squadron. Break one down for me and I can finish my tank and heal some of your injured officers, say. Continue on. I can't. Sorry, but we need all our squadrons at their best right now. Never hurts to ask. Still, can't help feel somewhat insulted. Just can't. They're already outpatched, so I can't even do it. Objective crowd pod, battleship wreckage, environmental hazards. Greatest reward 4 and 10. Do it. I know. Looking at the guy I just sent down, something about his gear just ends up making me think of guy from Sabaton. Oh, got a new officer. Min, so Popova? Continue. I might call you back after the next one. Do it. Went a little harder than I expected. Still, I profited. R&D for you, sir. Sir, I hate to complain, but we're twiddling our thumbs down here looking for a bit of direction. Not particularly like us to work on. I mean, like, anything. But a squadron, Hardship's Hall, develop a new weapon. Build a squadron. Oh yeah, sure we can, but we're gonna need a fair amount of scrap to do it. We're good, but we're not that good. So interested? Go ahead. Think you can get it to me soon? Absolutely, sir. I suggest to get started. Sir, your squadron is ready. I feel useful again. Praise Oberon! Lost 24. Gained 33. We ultimately profited. And we got Drone Mark II crafted. Alpha Crafter. Cooldown 20 seconds. Create a patch temporary crafter drone Mark 1 that will disappear at the end of fight. Nice. Let's give these a try. Ooh, Mark 3 Parasite. Doesn't do damage, but adds 45 heat to it. And with the one with her, I believe, yeah, it does. It'll do an extra chunk. That's respectable. Get these though. Okay. I can't save. Maybe it auto saves, or maybe if you leave, you lose. So let's finish this. We'll finish this run, and then I'll call quits. Picking up a pre-shutdown ad on this beacon, sir. Some people enslave the Omnis while some worship them as gods. When it's all said and done, who do you think will enter the garden? Who knows, maybe the Omnis are into that. Transmission from this cargo ship, sir. I'll try and keep this short. We're transporting a Xeno. There's a collector around here. You probably guessed it, but it got loose, and thanks to that no-good captain who triggered it before jumping ship, also an activated self-destruction countdown.